make it starting five for your Minnesota Timberwolves. At the point, at 6'3", number 4, Robert Davis.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Just about halfway through the season, let's take a look at how things stand in the West. You take a look at the Warriors. Their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up. And of course the Timberwolves sitting just 1 spot below them.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, this hasn't been an ideal launch to their season. They're really going to have to find a nice win streak to get back in that top spot.
Well, and what they're focused on most, being in that top spot after the last game of the year. It's all about that championship trophy.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Michael Porter. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Gay's checked in for Jackson Davis. Kuminga comes in for Butler. Moody's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Porter Jr. in for Curry. On the wing, Porter. Shakes him. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 8. And here's Podziemski, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Back to Capella. He's on target from 8 feet out. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Randall, left side. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. Kuminga pulls it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Now here's Podziemski, guarded closely. Porter from outside. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Porter. Pass to Payton. Got it.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gay. Throws it up high. And Kuminga throws it down.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Outside Porter. Up and over Porter. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so it's Minnesota. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
That's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
Kevin Porter is out there with Edwards. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And so Porter will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 9-point game. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. Moody passes to Porter. Kick out to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Porter against Clark. 4-3. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Santos is checked in for Brown. And Minnesota with possession here. I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Hey, Brian. With teams working hard ahead of the upcoming trade deadline, news tonight is about the Warriors. They're getting a guy who can make shots no matter who's on him. Michael Porter Jr. is tall, lengthy, gets good lift off the floor, and he has a very high release point. We've seen defenders run at him, full sprint, and he just calmly rises up and knocks it down. You need finishers like that.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Clock at 4. Porter from outside. Edwards pulls it in.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Warriors trail by 11 and stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Santos, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Michael Porter. Porter, the pass to Payton. Now here's Clark. Moody defends. Clark in the post. Back to Payton. Outside Porter. Up and over Porter. Offensive rebound. It's good. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Pajemski. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Butler, a screen on Porter. Porter, the pass to Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. Capella with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Porter. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Porter's got his second bucket on the night.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. The 4th spot held by Minnesota.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Here's Butler. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Chris.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Now here's Edwards, defended by Pajemski. Pass to Porter. Back to Edwards. For 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Edwards got 13.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Capella against Butler. Wing shot on the way. Outside Kuminga. Oh, stolen by Payton. Outside Edwards. Screen by Capella. Launches a three. Another shot. Goes up again. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Warriors trail by 16. Down low. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga. Just a menace inside.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. From outside the arc. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Takes a step back. Butler on the bounce. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Capella. Minot comes in for Payton. And Dillingham subbed in for Porter Jr. Here's Dillingham doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Knocks it down from distance.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. And stolen by Edwards. Right wing. The floater. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's deflected. Here's Dillingham. He has 6. Pass to Edwards. And Butler with the block.
You can't forget about the defensive presence Butler has on the floor. That is a great stop. That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Porter, the pass to Butler. Six to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Here's Porter. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Porter. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Porter a screen. And the Warriors miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Nothing falling for them right now. The Timberwolves lead by 22. Here's Dillingham. 9 points in the game. Gobert with a screen on Kuminga. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Dillingham's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. Curry looking it over to the inside. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Here's Podziemski. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Randall. Nails the baby hook. Randall's got 8.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
And Minnesota making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. All right, a chance to check out stats for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now Porter, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Dillingham. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McDaniels against Curry. Pass to Dillingham. Randall left side. McDaniels with it. Back to Randall. Here's Gobert. Yep, count it. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Too much Rudy Gobert. Can take a lot of contact down low.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Gobert passes to Porter. Curry with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jackson Davis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jackson Davis has got 6.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the 2nd quarter.
To the inside. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Gobert. Randall against Butler. Gobert on the high post. Pass to Dillingham. Picked by Gobert. 5 to shoot. To the middle. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Porter. Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Porter with a screen on Porter. The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dillingham. And he sinks the 11-footer. Dillingham's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Curry with it. Outside Porter. And so it's Minnesota up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball. Really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively.
Number 28, Chase Porter.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Down low. Here's Edwards. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Here's Dillingham. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Porter, the pass to Porter. And here's Jackson Davis, defended by Gobert. Pass to Jackson Davis. Over Gobert. And he recovers it.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender.
The Timberwolves lead by 20. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Edwards, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards has got 16 points.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Butler against Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
And here's Porter outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 2nd basket on the night. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. McDaniels against Butler. Outside Porter. Porter with a screen on Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Porter gets the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, give him a hand.
A chance now to show you the best three-point threats at shooting guard over the past month. 5th, Anthony Edwards.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
Yeah, you have to space the floor to score in the half court. Every one of these guys forces the defense to extend.
Pass to Dillingham. McDaniels with it. He's guarded by Porter. McDaniels against Porter. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 14-3 run. Butler passes to Curry. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Yep, that one goes. McDaniels got 8.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense.
Puts it up from 12. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 18. Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Clock at 6.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Clark is checked in for McDaniels. Outside Curry. There's a screen. And he lobs it up.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Minnesota leading by 18. Randall deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Shot from 12. And it's good for 2. He's got 15. Warriors trail by 20. And here's Curry. 10 points for him. Outside Porter. Back to Butler. Jackson Davis a screen. 4 on the clock. Fires from the line. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Clark. Here's Gobert. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Porter. Give him 8. Now Curry. Baseline try. And that one's good. Curry's got 12.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Now Randall. Here's Dillingham. He's got 15. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. And he drives in. Blocked!
Yeah, nice swat by Randall, using his size and good anticipation to get in the shooter's way.
Fires for three. The Warriors pull it in. Porter with it, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Outside Curry. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Minnesota. Porter Jr. comes in for Anthony Edwards. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga, he's checked in for Butler.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader, and really strong at the line since the break.
That one misses. Warriors trail by 17. Porter finds Curry. Pass to Porter. Back to Curry. This one for three. Clark grabs the board.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Randall. And it's in there. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1-5 from the field.
Outside Porter. There's a screen by Kuminga. From downtown. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 11 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Dillingham. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 16. And here's Jackson Davis. 12 points for him. He shoots. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 12.
And this is Porter Jr.'s role. It's why his coaches and teammates encourage him to keep looking to score.
Pass to Capella. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Curry with a steal. Now here's Jackson Davis. Now Curry taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Jackson Davis a screen. Curry, no good.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Pass to Porter. Here's Dillingham. Shot from 12, and the shot goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Now Jackson Davis, outside Kuminga. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Curry. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Curry's got 14 points for the game. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves ahead, up by 16. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clint Capella out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Payton in at the 3. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Porter. Butler, a screen on Porter. Porter with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Inside. Porter with the steal. Capella with it. Back to Edwards from 20 feet. Porter pulls it in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside Moody. Porter against Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Porter's shot is off.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Bible, he's checked in for Lyles.
Number 1, Matisse Thybulle.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside Payton. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Porter against Porter. Here's Butler. And again, no good by Golden State. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Porter with it. Now Porter defending. And he gets it to go.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Kuminga with a screen on Porter. Left side Kuminga. There's the 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Edwards, a pass to Payton. Now Thybulle. Moody defends. Back to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Porter. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Moody. Pass to Porter. Kuminga with a screen on Payton. Here's Porter on the take. Rebound Minnesota. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Payton. Capella, the pass to Payton. Outside Thybulle. Edwards for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Porter hits them both. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Porter. Tries the spin move. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jackson Davis' screen. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
Porter against Porter. Jackson Davis' screen. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Dillingham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line. When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Podziemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. Porter against Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Kevin Porter.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
Substitution on court.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Porter against Porter. And he lays it up and in.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. Now the Warriors with it. 17-point game. Oh, it's off. And they can't capitalize on the break. First one falls for him. And Clark drops them both. And it's Porter with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. 2-second difference between shot and game clocks. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
One shot. Porter.
That's good from Porter. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Porter. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this build.